2023 Honda Odyssey release date, engine changes, redesign. The 2020 Honda Odyssey has a very long list of family members' warm and friendly capabilities, and a processed, roomy interior. It sits also relatively entertaining to operate. All of these positives make the Odyssey a best-ranked minivan. This new Honda Odyssey is struck by Chrysler Pacifica, some Kia, and a special Ford. The true challenge for the Odyssey will be the Pacifica that has been the very best marketing minivan in the segment. All cars are driven by V6 engines and provide about 280 horsepower. New feature. The Odyssey is available in several trims X and LX, XL, Touring, High Level. All trims are run by the exact same engine, which is the 3.5L V6 engine, but there are two gearbox choices on offer. We may advocate the Touring toned, as this toned is loaded with functions. Additionally, it offers the greatest bang for your buck. Some fancies like the navigation and rear leisure display screen might be opted for in this particular car, so you tend not to lose out on the characteristics. 2023 Honda Odyssey interior. The new 2023 Honda Odyssey truly impresses on the decorations. The design is extremely fashionable and modern, and the build quality is remarkable as well. A floating 8-inch infotainment monitor takes center period on the dashboard, flanked by air conditioning air vents on both sides. The center gaming console moves downward smoothly from the infotainment display for a pile of switches down listed below. The center console characteristics a variety of buttons for environment control, vehicle settings, leisure, but the coolest established of buttons needs to be the buttons for the gearbox. Yes, there is no conventional items lever, but an established of buttons to place it: push, fairly neutral, park your car, or change. It sits rather great certainly. The sleep of the decorations is really satisfying, as effectively with light colored components used everywhere, and the accomplish and suit are also great. There's an aluminum concluded toned item on the dash panel, which provides an enjoyable truly feel, and the all-electronic digital tool cluster appears very elegant as well. Infotainment system. The infotainment method in the new Honda Odyssey moves much good sense efficiency. The 8-inch rule has good graphics and is reasonably user-friendly. It will come packed with a whole lot of functions and does respond nicely to commands. The best feature of the Odyssey has to be the cabin checking system. There's some designated cabin rumor which lets you talk with the passengers in the rear car seats by means of a microphone, and there is a seafood eye camera in the roof for you to think about what is occurring in the rear car seats. It is in fact really great, especially if you have little ones in the rear car seats. 2023 Honda Odyssey cargo capacity. The Honda Odyssey has the most significant cargo capacity of 158 cu-ft, and that is truly a great deal of area. Also, the seating folds away effortlessly and is pretty flexible to make way for freight. If having a great deal of cargo is your top priority, then the Odyssey can make a great deal of sense. You can fit everything you could at any time envision fitting within a car. The Chrysler Pacifica gives 140 cubic toes of storing, and the Kia Sedona gives 142 cubes, the two of which are below the Odyssey. There is also a fingers cost-free tailgate for closing and opening the rear hatch out once your palms are complete. Exterior. The deal with is distinctly Honda in this they have a large stainless group having the Honda badge throughout the grille, which integrates together with the quite fashionable LED headlamps, which are rather angular and well defined in design. The nasal area swoops right down to the entrance bumper, which homes the fog lamps with a black garnish around them. The encounter is or else quite simple and bears a common Honda experience. There is a great kink to the range of the window soon after the B-pillar, and it also appears very awesome in fact. The sides also feature some Persona facial lines together with the window pane collections, and several far more together with the door, which include aesthetic good taste to the ends. 2023 Honda Odyssey engine. The 3.5L, by natural means aspirated, V6 engine in the Odyssey creates 280 horsepower at 6,000 rpm and 262 lb-ft of torque at 4,400 pm. The potential shipping and delivery from the normally aspirated V6 engine are linear and smooth, and remarkably, The engine is ready to rev. The Odyssey comes with 2 gearbox possibilities, a 9-velocity auto and a 10-speed intelligent. Equally, gearboxes are perfect. The 10-pace gearbox can be very little gradual to look lower the equipment when you want quick acceleration, but it is refined and sleek normally. The 9-speed way 2 is very good. There is nothing definitely specific about possible gearbox, nevertheless they are pretty respectable for their work. There are directing installed paddle shifters as effectively for manual control. The Odyssey is the opposite of the Chrysler Pacifica, Ford Flex, and the Kia Sedona. Every one of these cars is extremely very similar in riding with similar power and torque numbers. All from in a natural way aspirated V6 engines. The Honda and Chrysler use 9-rate automatics whilst the Ford makes use of just a 6-speed and the Kia employs an 8-pace automated gearbox. Acceleration. The new Honda Odyssey stimulates from 0 to 60 distances per hour in 6.6 moments, which is pretty decent for a minivan. Actually, it is the fastest minivan in the competition. It is also more rapidly all over the quarter distance label than the other folks in the levels of competition. 2023 Honda Odyssey braking. The brakes in the Odyssey are respectable adequate. The discs are small compared to most of the competitors with the exception of the Kia Sedona. That has continued to smaller braking systems. And the pedal can feel a tiny squishy from time to time. The Odyssey will take 123 feet to visit a standstill from 60 miles per hour. Which is a lot better than the Pacifica and the Ford Flex. The brakes are not always poor, but the Sedona fares just better. Fuel economy. The 2023 Honda Odyssey release date profits 22 kilometers to the gallon put together. It returns 19 miles per gallon and 28 miles per gallon in the city and highway correspondingly. The figures are superior to these of the Kia and Ford and quite just like individuals of the Chrysler. The fuel economy numbers are really respectable in fact. 2023 Honda Odyssey release date and price. Operated by a 3.5L, normally aspirated, V6 engine making 280 horsepower, it packs in really a punch. The engine comes mated either to a 9-rate or a 10-velocity automatic depending on the tone you select. For all those the versatility this minivan incorporates, it will set up you again $31,085 at its commencing cost. Pricier than its rivals, nevertheless it is as well that far better than its counterparts.